Filming banks and stuff, mate.
What for?
Documentary.
What on?
Dodgy banks, mate, and
Dodgy banks?
fraud, money laundering and stuff like that. As you do.
Well, obviously, because it's we've had a call.
Have you?
Two chaps are filming banks.
Oh, right.
I got a bit worried in case you're doing something you shouldn't be doing.
What, like filming banks?
Filming banks, in case you're up for robberies, that sort of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Nah, mate, we're just filming, you know, because they're filming us.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Just down to data protection thing, yeah?
Well, that's it.
Yeah. Is that not an act?
Yeah.
Speaking of acts,
Spin the camera around.
you don't need no camera on me, mate.
Hey?
I'm alright, you don't need a camera on me.
You don't need a camera on me either, do you?
Yeah?
There's
What's happening?
Possible issues and the section on the face, I'm going to search you in case you're up to something no good.
I don't consent to searches, mate.
Unfortunately, you have a choice on the section on the face. I have a power.
What's your reasonable suspicion?
Reasonable grounds. The fact you're actually solicited by filming the banks.
Yeah, but as soon as you jumped out, I told you. Where's the suspicion there? I like your action, man. Where's your suspicion there? When as soon as you jumped out, I told you what I was doing.
Right, it's all right.
Are you honouring your oath today?
Am I what?
Honouring your oath. Are you a police constable?
Always honouring my oath.
Right, so you're standing under common law then. You're here to keep the peace, yeah? Brilliant.
Even after Auditor Chief calmly explains what he's doing, the officer doesn't slow the interaction down or take that explanation into account. Instead, he leans on phrases like data protection and possible issues. They sound authoritative, but they don't create a lawful basis to intervene with someone filming from outside a building. The situation escalates further when he reaches for a Section 1 pay search. That power is meant to be based on specific suspicion that someone is carrying stolen or prohibited items, not simply because staff inside are uncomfortable being recorded. By immediately siding with the bank's complaint and moving straight to search powers, enforcement is applied without ever establishing that anything unlawful has actually taken place.
I don't consent to searches, mate, and I will not be getting searched today.
Right, I can use reasonable force to do that in section on the face.
I'm a sovereign human being.
That's fine.
I refuse you to touch me or lay your fingers on me.
I don't care.
If
you don't care?
I
don't
touch
care.
anyone,
It's not very nice.
it would be
Section 1
classed as
pace,
rape, which is common law.
recording me.
Yeah?
I have a power.
What act
to
is that?
search you. The pace, but it's criminal evidence.
Yeah?
What act?
It's not what you call it.
Do you not need consent to enforce an act? No. Do you know what an act is?
Do you know what an act is? It's police.
What's your name anyway? 231. What's your name, please? Excuse me?
Sorry, go again.
What's your name?
PC Kershaw.
PC Kershaw. Yeah. Don't consent to acts and statutes. They don't mean naught to me. I'm a sovereign human being. I stand under common law only. You'll not be searching me today.
Reasonable force to search if necessary. Obviously, monitors on the camera still, please.
I'm not going to obstruct you in any way, but I'm not going to consent to anything.
That's fine. You don't have to consent. I've told you I've got power.
When Auditor Chief makes it clear he doesn't consent, the officer doesn't engage with the issue at all. He simply pushes ahead as if the objection doesn't matter. Instead of explaining what specific facts justify the search, he falls back on having the power and the ability to use force to carry it out. That shift is telling. A lawful search isn't meant to be forced through authority alone. It must be grounded in clear, objective suspicion that can be explained and justified. Dismissing the objection and saying he doesn't care about being told not to touch him only reinforces that point. It shows the focus has moved from justifying the search to simply asserting control, without establishing why the search was necessary in the first place.
You haven't got the power.
I do.
Are you a Jedi, sir? What power have you got? Are we not all equal before the law? What crime are you investigating here? Under common law, what crime are you investigating?
Okay, we'll go for robbery, shall we?
What? You're just making this up as you go along then, are you?
Business issue at the bank.
We'll go for robbery. What?
Theft act.
What? Theft act?
Yeah.
Acts don't apply to me,
Well,
sunshine.
that's you, isn't it?
That is me. What are you going to do with that?
It's a search form, Jan. I'll fill this out.
Well, you're not searching me, mate.
I am.
You're not. Under what law?
Told you.
You're clearly not honouring your oath today, are you? You're policy enforcing today, aren't you?
Lawful and legal.
Yeah.
Do you know the difference between lawful and legal?
You're clearly
officer?
policy enforcing today, aren't you, officer? Not
Definitely.
standing under common law. You should be arrested.
What's your number, sorry, sir?
PC231 Doctors Monitoring Grimsby Police Station.
If you do touch me, I will be reporting this as
assault.
consent to any touch.
Yeah, you're not touching me, mate. It's assault. You will not be touching me, sir. No powers. There is no powers here. We're all equal before the law, and I've committed no crime.
Once the officer starts mentioning robbery and the Theft Act, the situation becomes even harder to follow. Those are serious offences, yet nothing about Auditor Chief's behaviour points in that direction. The accusation appears to exist only to give the search a legal label after the decision has already been made. Instead of explaining what evidence links him to those offences, the officer keeps falling back on the idea that he has the power to proceed regardless of objections. That approach turns the purpose of the law on its head. Police powers aren't meant to be used first with justification added later. They're meant to be grounded in clear, pre-existing reasoning before any action is taken.
You're under investigation for filming in a public place. That's ridiculous, mate.
Because on the section 1 pace, your behaviour gives me a power to search.
My behaviour? I've been absolutely fine with you, mate. You come out, I've just told my friend how great you was. What do you mean, my behaviour? You're making stuff up as you go along in my behaviour. How is my behaviour concerning you? How is my behaviour concerning you, sir?
If you let me finish,
I'll let you finish. I'll let you finish.
Because there's a failure to be an offence committed at the bank by you two gentlemen.
An offence or a crime?
Either.
Get the words right, because...
Right. Offence, we'll stick with offence.
Offence, right, so you're not honouring your oath today then?
Stick with offence.
You're a policy enforcer, yeah? You're here to honour, you know? You're not honouring your oath, are you?
Am I not? Why is that? Go on, explain to me why.
I explain to you why. Well, you're policy enforcers. The common law of the land, not acts and statutes. They need consent, mate, of the governed, and I'm not governed by nobody. I'm a free man of the land, I claim sovereign.
It's policed by consent, by the governed.
Gentlemen, would you like to give us your names?
No.
No?
I'm not obliged to answer that question.
No?
Am I? Under what law?
No, I said, do you want to give me your
Am
names?
I obliged to answer that question?
Is that a request or an act?
Just a request.
No.
That's all.
I refuse.
When the officer starts claiming that Auditor Chief's behaviour is the reason for using a Section 1 pace search, the justification becomes even weaker. Section 1 isn't triggered by someone standing their ground or asking questions. Nothing about calmly explaining yourself or refusing to be pushed around meets that threshold. Instead, the reasoning keeps shifting. When one explanation doesn't hold up, another is introduced in its place. Why the time behaviour becomes the justification. It appears less like evidence-led decision-making and more like an attempt to retroactively construct grounds for a search that has already been decided upon.
Peaceful people, mate. We're very peaceful. No, I'm just letting you know that, you know...
You said about a behaviour.
Or robbery or something.
It actually occurred to me, I thought, people can do things, you know, that are criminally without being violent.
Is that right? Such as what? Give me an example.
What do you mean?
Well, someone can break... You said someone can be a criminal without doing nothing...
aggressive or violent?
Yeah.
Theft.
So are you here investigating theft, are you?
No, that's a possibility of somebody.
Sorry?
Under what evidence?
What?
Conspiracy to commit. There you go.
Commit what?
Theft.
You're just making this up as you go along, yeah? You're reading out your little book. That's in here.
Yeah, is it?
No, I mean, it's in here. You're just trying to find something. Son, you're not searching me. Nothing's happening today, I'm telling you. I'm a sovereign human being, mate, and I stand under common law, and so should you.
I told you.
You've told me.
What police station I'm at.
Yeah.
I want searching.
Can you stay here for the camera, please?
Certainly, PC 231, Dr. Motti of Grimsby Police Station.
And what crime are you investigating?
Stand by. I'm searching you because the two have been seen acting suspicious outside the banks, filming and recording.
Is that not
so as such, I have a power under Section 1 of PACE, because your behaviour, to search you for items going equipped for theft. Okay? Are you happy with that?
When the officer shifts from theft to the idea that something might happen, the reasoning becomes even more speculative. Moving from investigating an actual offence to talking about possibilities, or even conspiracy, without pointing to any concrete act shows just how far the justification has stretched. Conspiracy is a serious allegation. It requires evidence of an agreement between people to commit a crime, not simply someone standing outside a building with a camera. The fact the explanation keeps widening like this suggests no new grounds are being uncovered. Instead, the language of the law is being stretched to keep the search going. Rather than identifying behaviour that clearly links to an offence, the interaction starts to resemble a fishing expedition.
Oh, I'm not happy with that. I do not consent to searches.
That's
Whoa.
fine.
Don't put your hands on me, mate, because I'll deem that as assault. That's assault.
Right.
That is assault. Here, film him. Film him.
And you're recording me, and the camera up there's recording
And
me.
now you're assaulting me.
I told you.
You're assaulting me, mate. I'm a peaceful person. No, you haven't. Under common law, mate, which you should be stood under.
Okay.
Under common law, which you should be stood under. Now you're dishonouring your oath.
Okay.
Yeah, you are. You're acting in dishonour today.
What you do, if you've got an issue with me,
I've got a big
I'll
issue with
you,
it. Dude, you're assaulting me, man. I'm a peaceful person and I come in peace.
Got issues.
Peaceful person, you bang out of order.
Am I being unpeaceful with you?
Yeah, you are. You assaulting me, man. Why are you assaulting me? You're out of order. Don't consent. Don't let it.
I will not resist, but you have not got consent, and as I can see, you are now touching me.
That's assault. That's assault, mate. You're assaulting this man. No, I don't want to take his phone.
At this point, the interaction escalates physically, even though there's no sign of resistance. Instead of slowing things down or clearly explaining the grounds, the search simply begins while the justification remains uncertain. When another officer arrives, the focus shifts almost immediately to obtaining his identity, as if that has become the real objective of the encounter. Auditor Chief's refusal to provide it brings the issue back to the law. A Section 1 PACE search allows officers to search for specific items where there is reasonable suspicion. It does not create a blanket requirement for someone to provide personal details during that process. Treating the request as compulsory only highlights the confusion around the power being used and suggests the interaction has moved away from its stated purpose.
You're saying you don't have to tell me who you are?
No. I've committed no crime.
You've been filming in the HSBC bank?
That's not illegal.
I think you'll find there's some law somewhere.
I think you'll find they're in. I'm in a public place, so I'm allowed to film whatever I want in a public place, am I not? Am I wrong? Tell me if I'm wrong.
Have you got an identification?
Am I obliged to answer that question?
Have you got an identification?
Am I obliged to answer your questions?
Why wouldn't you?
Why would I?
You haven't done anything
Why
wrong.
would I? Why do I need to speak to you?
You're acting very strangely.
No, I'm alright, thanks. I'm just not acting strange at all. I just don't like speaking to police.
Right, okay.
It's under what law is that? What law are you quoting here? What
Are you with
act?
this chap?
No, he isn't. What act are you quoting? Do you think this is funny, dear? Is this a joke to you?
I don't
What are you laughing
I
for?
don't understand your behaviour.
You don't understand my behaviour?
No, not at all.
Alright. Don't understand yours either. Filming in a public place is illegal now, isn't
Can I
it?
have your
Yeah, just
name and
please.
number, please?
Yeah, but I've already given it to this gentleman.
Can I have it, please, for my
No, I've given it to
records?
this
You have to
gentleman.
identify
I've
yourself.
provided
You have to identify yourself.
for me, please?
What are you doing then today? You mooching on?
Can you identify yourself to me, please?
What are you doing today?
In a public place, guys. You've been filming in the HSBC bank.
Yeah?
And that's why we're going to ask you to provide your details.
Oh no, I don't think so. I'm not providing any details. I've committed no
This
crime.
gentleman has just
It's not illegal to film.
Establishment.
And he's just said we're free to
We're
leave.
free to leave, so we can leave whenever. But can you identify yourself to
Okay.
me, please?
We're just doing some inquiries at the bank to see
Come on,
exactly
let's
what
go.
you've been filming.
Are we being today?
So
Are
you
we
stay
being?
here, guys,
So I'm
until
not.
we find out. We'll make
Am we
our
free to go?
inquiries.
I've been
We're going to
detained.
stop
Are we
you.
being
You're
detained?
You're now being
Am
detained.
I being detained?
Establish any offences occurred
Under
at
what
the
law
bank.
we're being
You said I was
detained?
free.
Oh, I've changed my mind now.
Under what law we're being detained?
Under what law?
Yeah, under what law are you
Under common
detaining
law.
me? Under common law?
There you
No, under what law are we being detained?
Well,
You've got to have a reason to detain me.
Common law is the only law that
He
you're
said we can go.
standing.
Come on, we can walk away. We don't have to be here. Come on, Richard, let's walk. You can't do it, mate. See ya. And you. Thanks for assaulting me. Clowns.
After the encounter, Auditor Chief submitted a formal complaint to the police station about how the situation was handled. Beyond that, there doesn't appear to be any clear public update on the outcome. That lack of follow-up leaves things unresolved, but the complaint itself still matters. It creates a formal record and requires the force to review the conduct of the officers involved. Looking back at the encounter, what stands out is how little of it rests on clear legal footing. The reasoning shifts repeatedly, from filming concerns, to theft suggestions, to speculation about what might happen, and even to comments about behavior being strange. None of those explanations are anchored to a clearly identified offense that aligns with what's actually taking place. By the end, the overall picture isn't one of careful, evidence-led policing, but of officers reacting to something they didn't like the look of and attempting to assert authority over it. What begins as someone filming a building escalates into accusations, a search, and demands for identity, all without a clear offense ever grounding the interaction.